So the Lakers faced off against the Oklahoma City Thunder in tonight's game, guys, and they're getting absolutely blown out right now. They're losing right now by a combined point total of 32 points. This was an absolute blowout in OKC tonight, man. And I just kind of want to talk about what I think the Lakers need to do moving forward and kind of recap the game, how I felt like the Lakers played tonight, how good this Oklahoma City team really is. And I really do think that tonight's game was a perfect example of, tonight just wasn't the Lakers night. I mean, you're going to have games like that, kind of similar to the one that was in Atlanta the other night. I do think the Oklahoma City Thunder are a better team than us on paper, but I do think also that the best news that we got today as Lakers fans was LeBron James is coming back probably next week. He had his first 5-on-5 practice today with the South Bay Lakers, the G League affiliate team. And reportedly that they said that he looked good today. He felt good. So we'll see how he responds the next couple of days with his body and stuff like that. But like I've said before in previous videos, guys, this team needs LeBron James in order to win the championship, or if they're going to get anywhere near close to a championship, going to the conference finals, whatever you want to say, giving themselves the best chance to win a championship is with LeBron James. This team has held their head above water. And salute to this team for holding their head above water, but this team is not complete. You need a guy like LeBron James on your team if you want to go anywhere far in this league. And last year, when the Lakers were healthy and they played against the Thunder in OKC, they did beat this team by 30 points. Now, this team might even be, the Oklahoma City team might be even better than what they were last season because of the surgence of the AJ Mitchell kid. He is very, very good on both sides of the ball. I feel like Cason Wallace is playing amazing basketball. I think that even though Lou Dort and J-Dub is not playing, I think that the guys that they have playing right now, obviously J-Dub is going to make a difference, but I do think that the AJ Mitchell kid is better than Lou Dort. I think that he is a better player. I think that he is just as good of a defender. And I do think that obviously Lou Dort is the better defender, but I don't think he's a slight defensive. I think he's still a very good defender. And I think he's a better offensive player than Lou Dort. So they're going to have him coming off their bench. If we play against this OKC team in the playoffs, because I do think the Lakers are going to make the playoffs, obviously, if they stay healthy. I think this team is still very, very good. I just think that they were outmatched tonight. I think they got completely outplayed, and I just think that the Oklahoma City Thunder played a great game, and the Lakers played a terrible game. They were missing shots. They had so many open shots they missed. Austin Reaves was missing floaters in the lane. He even missed a couple free throws. Luka was missing threes. All guys were just missing shots. And OKC played amazing basketball. So that's not a slight to Oklahoma City Thunder. They are the defending champions, and you have to respect their game. They built their team the right way. They built their team through the draft. And their star player, they traded for him. So I mean, you got to respect the way that they built their team, and I have the utmost respect for the Oklahoma City Thunder. But this is the Lakers channel, guys, and I do want to talk about the Lakers. I do think that this team is good. I don't want to just go in and look at this game and say that the Lakers are a bad team because they lose this game. The Lakers are about to be 8-4, and they're about to be 5-2 on the road. You finish this road trip off with the Milwaukee Bucks, which is a very winnable game, and you play against the New Orleans Pelicans, who are very bad basketball team on Friday. You can finish this road trip off with a 2-0 record or even a 1-1 record, and I think you'll be fine. But you can definitely finish this off a 2-0 record and beat these last two teams, and then you go back home. You possibly can get LeBron back those next couple games at home against the Utah Jazz, and I think you'll be just fine. You'll be ready to hit the ground rolling. You'll have LeBron back before Christmas. And, that's a lot of time to get the chemistry right and the coordination right for your team on both sides of the ball. But this team is just better with LeBron. And for all of the non-believers and the people that just want to keep their eyes closed and just absolutely blind to the fact that LeBron helps this team on both sides of the ball, tonight's game is a perfect example of that. The last time LeBron played with this team with Luka and Austin Reaves and, the team that they had last year, when they were healthy, they beat this Thunder team. They went into OKC on a Sunday afternoon, and they absolutely smoked this Thunder team. And they played great basketball. The intensity was there, which I feel like it was not there tonight. But once again, the leadership of not having LeBron, I feel like a couple games against the Hawks and a couple games this season so far against the Hawks and tonight against the Oklahoma City Thunder, they just was not ready mentally playing the game. They wasn't ready. The physicality wasn't there. The intensity wasn't there. You can't come out lackadaisical against this phenomenal Oklahoma City Thunder team. You will get smoked every single time. If you go try to play these guys and you don't match their intensity and their physicality, you're gonna get that's an automatic loss. That's not even to speak on the execution or the shot making and the passing and just being a great basketball player. You have to meet the morals of this team when it comes to the physicality and the intensity. If you don't meet that, you will lose. And the Lakers did not do that again tonight. That is the second time on this road trip. Well, obviously you played against the Hawks and you probably just didn't expect for them to get very good because they were missing most of their players. And that's no excuse. You still got to go out and play. But you've seen it so many times throughout the history of the game where teams that are just on paper so much better than the opposing team one night because, star players are out or their best players are out, missing 4 starters, and they just underestimate the team and the team just wins. The bad team just wins on paper. You know what I'm saying? So you've seen that a lot throughout the history of the game. And it's no excuse for the Lakers. They still have to go out there and play. That was a very bad loss against the Atlanta Hawks team. Tonight's game was an embarrassing loss, but it wasn't a bad loss. You lost to a better team on paper. You lost to a better team. You lost to the defending champions. They are the better team right now. They have more chemistry than you. You don't have your second best player, in my opinion, in LeBron James, who is a connector on both sides of the ball. You don't have your leader. You don't have that guy. And in my opinion, when the Dude Thiero comes back, he is going to be in this rotation over guys like Dalton Connect, and he is going to play in his rotation. I do because of his athleticism and his ability to guard the ball and play defense. I do think JJ is going to throw him into the lineup as soon as he's available to play. So we'll see how he plays when he does get the opportunity. But I was super excited for the Lakers to trade up for him in the second round and get him. He was one of the guys I wanted the Lakers to draft out of Indiana. Not out of Arkansas. He was one of the guys I wanted the Lakers to draft before the draft started. I was hoping that they can figure out something to trade him and get him. Obviously, they didn't have a first round pick, but I was hoping that they figure out a way to get him, and they did. So he will be back on this road trip. He might come back on Friday. Supposedly, they're saying he has a very good possibility of coming back during this road trip. So he could come back Friday against the New Orleans Pelicans, or he might come back on Saturday, that back-to-back against the Milwaukee Bucks. But I highly doubt, since he's coming back, he's going to be playing in both of those games. So one or the other, I think he'll probably play, and hopefully he gets some playing time because I really want to see how he looks. But if the Lakers are going to make a trade, before the trade deadline, I do think that they need another defensive-minded wing player because Jared Vanderbilt is a very good defender, but he is such a liability on the offensive side of the ball. It's starting to get to a point to where his own teammates don't even want to pass him the ball when he's wide open in the corner or wide open on the wing for a 3. It's starting to get to that point. And JJ is playing him alongside another center like Jackson Hayes. That's 2 non-3-point shooters in the lineup. That's going to be bad spacing for your team and just in general. So if you don't want to shoot the ball, Jared Vanderbilt, or if you're not going to shoot the ball, then you're rather going to not play Vando, or I don't know, you're going to have to try to figure something else out because Jared Vanderbilt has to be able to shoot that, at least shoot the 3. If he can't make it, then sit him down. But the playmakers on our team playing out of pick and roll and the guys, the rollers catching the ball in the middle of the court, in the middle of the key and having to make decisions on passes and things of that nature. When Jared Vanderbilt is open, you have to throw him the ball. If he misses the shot, he misses it. If he misses too many, then you just got to take him out the game. But that's just a wide open 3 open every single time. And most opposing defenses are going to be trying to give him that shot. So if I'm JJ, I'm taking him out of the rotation, or I'm gonna encourage the team to pass in the ball when he's open like that because you have to. I just don't see another way around it. So that's a liability on this team right now, man. And I think that when it comes to making a trade this offseason, not this offseason, but before the trade deadline, guys like Keon Ellis might be available. The Kings are getting absolutely blitzed right now by the Atlanta Hawks. They've been getting blown out every single game. They are not a good team. So they might have a fire sale towards the trade deadline. And a guy like Keon Ellis, I would 100% trade for him. I think he would be a very good fit on this team. Everybody keeps talking about a 6'7" wing player. Teams are not gonna give that up a lot. Like they're not gonna easily give up those caliber players. They're just not. So Keon Ellis on a bad team that he barely gets minutes, may be available, and he can help your team immediately because of the on ball pressure, the ability to shoot the 3. and he can do some secondary ball handling for you as well. So Keon Ellis will be a good fit for this team, guys. I'll probably make a video about him sometime in the future because I really like his game, and he would 100% help this team out. You see what OKC have. OKC don't have a bunch of 6'7", 6'8" players. They have a bunch of guys that are 6'5", maybe 6'6". They have a bunch of guys that are like 6'4", 6'3". Even Cason Wallace is like 6'3", 6'4". Alex Caruso, Lou Dort, J-Dub is like 6'5". So they have a bunch of guys that are 6'5" and lower, but they still are able to guard the ball and play great defense and able to knock down shots. And that's the reason why they have so many great on-ball defenders. We have good on-ball defenders, but obviously you don't have the caliber that OKC has. Everybody keeps yapping about we need a 6'7", 6'8", 6'9" wing player. You don't necessarily need that. You need another guy that can go out there, and Keon Ellis is not a small player. He's like 6'3", 6'4", so he can guard up because he's such a good defender and he has such a long wingspan. He can do those things for you. And then on top of that, he shot 40% from three multiple times throughout his career. So Keon Ellis would be a great fit for this team, guys. Because I do think if the Lakers are going to make a trade, I think it's going to be something small like that. I don't think it's going to be a major trade like a Herb Jones or Andrew Wiggins, which me personally, I'm not even trading Andrew Wiggins for the way Rui Hachimura is playing right now. I'm not doing it. Now, if the Lakers were to try to trade for a guy like Anthony Davis, I'm 100% because the Mavericks are probably going to be in fire sale mode. I highly doubt the Mavericks will make a trade with the Lakers again, though. But I'm just hypothetically speaking, I definitely would do that. I would trade a bunch of guys to try to get Anthony Davis back, and I think you would be in a much better position than you already are now. So, but the Lakers do lose this game tonight, guys, 92-121 to the Oklahoma City Thunder. They fall to 8-4 and 5-2 on the road. You're still in a very good position, guys. Starting the season off, winning 8 of your first 12 games is still very good, especially not to have your second best player. And a couple other role players too that's important to this team. So I do think the Lakers are in a good position to finish this road trip out 2-0. You go to New Orleans on Friday. I'm not gonna say it's a must win, but that's a very needable. That's a win you must have. You need that game. If you want to try to stay in the top 5, top 4 in the Western Conference, because the San Antonio Spurs did lose tonight, but they're still ahead of you because you lost as well. So if you want to kind of stay in the standings, that's what you need to do. But the Lakers do lose tonight, 121-92 to the Oklahoma City Thunder, guys. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Like I said before, guys, this team needs LeBron James in order to win a championship or go anywhere where they want to be in this league. And LeBron James is important to this team, and it showed tonight. So let me know how you guys feel about it in the comment section below, man. Y'all be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.